All right. So, good evening to all our leaders on the line. So, I know some of you are using your cell phone, tablets, and your computer or PC. Thank you so much, guys, for hopping on. This is our second training, our every month leadership training webinar, and we have an amazing trainers tonight. This couple has been doing great, in building their business. But before I will bring them in. Guys, just a reminder, we know that it's only a few weeks from now that we're going to head out to Salt Lake City, Utah for our Achieve 2016 conference. So my advice, guys, please continue doing so, in promoting this event. We're not done yet. So we still have plenty of time, to pick up the phone and talk to some of our members who are still on the fences. And you know that we're getting a lot of momentum right now, and a lot of uh, secret that will be released soon, and I'm excited to hear that one, guys. So for us to take advantage and our team will benefit from it, we need to bring more people in this event. So it's very crucial for us, guys. So it is also already that most of you are diamonds, or those people who will be listening to this recorded call. Please take advantage of this event. I know there's a lot of challenges. Sometimes airfare, kids babysitting, time off from work. But guys, we are all entrepreneurs, and entrepreneurs, especially leaders, we focus on solution. Look for solution, guys. Take some sacrifices, whatever it is that you need to sacrifice. I'm telling you, this event will pay off. And we're looking forward to see you guys, as soon and in a couple of weeks. But anyway, I'll be in Houston, Texas this coming Thursday to help some of our members in there. I'll be there for 5 days, to help out some of our members. But anyway, without any further ado, guys, I will bring in our amazing double diamond executives. This couple, I've been seeing them for a couple of years now, and how they mature in terms of growing as a person and also as a leader. This couple has a heart of gold in helping and serving people, especially to their team members. They have high spirit, and their faith, with God is really strong. Also, that helped them catapult to where they are right now. So, guys, without any further ado, I'll bring in Analiza and Gilbert Enriquez. So let me pass on uh, the screen to them. Okay, so this is also recorded, guys. So if you have some team members, we're not able to hop on, don't worry about it. I will upload it as soon as I can. So I'm just waiting for Annalisa to accept, so she can take over the presentation. So Anne,
Okay.
let me know if you're able to get into that one. Okay,
Okay. So
so
I'm gonna go ahead and share.
mhm.
And wait. Okay. Can you see the screen now, Chris?
Hold on. Yes, go ahead, and then you can, maximize your screen, and
Okay.
yeah, the training is
So
all
I.
yours, Annalisa. I'll be on mute right now, okay?
Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. Thank you so much, Chris, for having me tonight. I know I'm really very nervous right now. Following, after the very first webinar, following Chris Medina. Um, it's been really a pleasure, and then and an honor, and at the same time I'm really really nervous, but then again, challenge is on, and there's no other way but to accept the challenge. Okay, so I'm gonna discuss about leadership right now. As we all know, as um, most of us are diamonds here tonight, and we have achieved this rank because we have people that we have led underneath us. So leadership means something different to just about everyone. we meet. So people sees leadership, we all have different meaning of how what leadership is all about. But some people have the title of leader and believe they are. Some don't have a title to lead, they just do. And for me, the better meaning of leadership is to lead yourself, you use your head. To lead others, we use the heart. And what a better definition from the leadership guru than John Maxwell. And he always says that we always touch a person's heart before you ask him for a hand. And this is always true, for us being in Yoli. We always look at the heart and we always touch the heart first before we ask someone to do anything, for us. So let's move on. And I'm going to be discussing 5 ways to lead better. And, number one is to let go. So letting go is really hard. So just like this picture here, when our kid goes to school on the first day, it's so hard for them to let go of us, and then when they're already in college, now we end up the one not being able to let go. But leadership is about letting go of control. It is about letting others contribute. As a leader, ask others what they are thinking, and instead of judging their thoughts, give their thoughts life. How would you take that idea and make it bigger? So we need to value the contributions of others in order for us to be a good leader. The number two is the most important: listen more. So as always, Chris would always say, you know, speak less and listen more. So listen always. Be the first to listen and the last to speak. What do you really hear? What is being said that isn't being spoken? What is on the hearts of the people? Listen to what is being said between the words. So sometimes, words are being said, but the action, tells another. So, we have to listen between the lines as well. So that's very important. Next is to be vulnerable. So the last thing that some leaders want to reveal is their own weaknesses or emotion, as they are hiding behind their own insecurities as a leader. So as a leader, we've made it this far, but we are still vulnerable. And when we show our vulnerability to our members and to other people is, being real. That's a sign of strength. That means that we are able to accept ourselves and know that others also are vulnerable, in every aspect of their lives. So, the lack of vulnerability disables the full contribution of the followers. So if we always give the idea that we are strong and that we're always, we don't have any weaknesses, then we are actually cutting the communication that will enable us to actually reach out to our members. Next is to be open. Sometimes leaders feel that they have to be right all the time. So just like the picture here, it's saying if you could just open your mind, you'd see that I'm always right. So, when we are open, then we know that other people also have great ideas and that we will also learn from them. So being right shuts down the contributions others can make. So why would you contribute if you knew your ideas wouldn't be valued? So that is really cutting off the communication as well for other members who, in their hearts, they have something that they can contribute to the team. But then again, if we are putting out that idea that we're always right, then we are not able to help out the best from our members. Number five is invite others in. Sometimes leaders believe things just have to get done and they get it done. We have to invite others to join us in the journey. We cannot be the one doing everything, for the team. We have to enable others to be part of the team in order for us to be able to make the best of the ideas of what we can achieve. So what can you do to be a better leader? So to be a better leader, we need to live a full life. How is that going to be possible? So in here, in the picture, it's about failing. So we, from the most recent success CD, they have discussed in there, actually the Nelly, she said that she has embraced failure and fear. This has become, the most important part of her success. So on failing, we have to fail forward. So we should not be afraid of falling. So and failing. So failing forward is the ability to get back up after you've been knocked down and learn from our mistake and move forward in a better direction. So we just have to understand that when we fail, this is another step moving towards the realization of our dream. And we need to be resilient at all times. We cannot give up. We have the strongest of will. We have a big dream, not only for ourselves, but also for our family. And we cannot ever, ever give that up. So when we fail, we have to fail forward and then quit at the right time. So what does this mean? So this means that when we quit, we have to quit to something we don't do well to start something that we can do well. Quit something we're not passionate about to something that fills you with passion. Quit something that doesn't make a difference to do something that does. So, it says in here also in the picture that winners quit all the time. They just quit the right stuff at the right time. So when we feel something is really, really, bugging us, that has been bothering our mind, not just once, twice, or three times, then it's about time for us to really realize that this is something that we really have to think about. I understand that quitting, about something that we have been doing for the longest time, is something that is, very fearful, something that is scary. But if we are very passionate about something that we are about to embark into, then that is the right time to quit. Next is forge a new attitude. So whether you are, young, old, attitude is contagious, and it's can be positive, it can be negative. So what is the attitude that you wanted to, you know, um, you know, impart on other people? So, in fact, attitude is really something that to we have to give importance to. Attitude is more important than education, money, circumstances, and failure and success. than what other people think they say or do. It is actually a remarkable thing that we have a choice every day regarding the attitude we embrace. So if we are imparting a positive attitude, then that is also going to be the result of our actions. Next is to be confident. So it is, we all have definitely experienced all the opinions of other people when we joined Yoli. So we just have to be confident, and let's not let the noise of other opinions drown out our own inner voice. And this is from Steve Jobs. So, if we have, let other people's opinion um, come into our lives and really, try for them to be the one to, direct our decision, then we would have never made it this far. So people will always try to get in the way, and they will always try and stop us. And I'm very, very sure that we all have experienced all these negativity. And the sad part of it is, some of them came from our family members and the closest of friends. So we just have to keep in mind that the most successful people, that we have met or we have known in the past, they have gone through so many things in lives, and so many negative opinions have been given to them, but we did not give up. So we should never ever give up, and on things that we know is really right, and things that we know we can success. And we all we gotta do is really just be ourselves. So if we know and we value something that we strongly feel about, then we should really take the risk and the consequence, so that we can really get ourselves into being successful in what we do. And we always have to remember, if we are passionate about something, it is something that we are able to face the challenges. It is the passion that really drives us into doing what we are doing. So, we have to be confident about it, and don't let other people's opinions really, uh, um, get in the way. So the next one is actually, if ever you get a chance on watching, because I've asked Chris if I can show this video or of Nick Vujicic. He is that guy who was born with no limbs and no arms. And so if you can get into his video, please do. He's very, very inspirational, and he's already actually making personal development seminars as well. So right now, if he's born, I'm just saying, if he's born, with that kind of disabilities in life and be able to survive through it, anybody can. So right now, we just have to start living the life and use what we have and be the best of what we can be. And so, next is what qualities can be used to define a leader. So there are so many qualities and so many talents that we needed to become a leader. And this is what that just some of the qualities that John Maxwell has identified. So number one is integrity. Very, very important quality of being a leader. So integrity is doing the right thing when no one is watching. So it's very important that I actually feel that integrity and honesty work hand in hand, and it's very, very important. So what we say and what we do should be congruent. So we cannot say one thing and do another. So that is the measure of our integrity. Next is character. So character is how we treat those who can do nothing for you. So very important as well. It's a matter of treating people right. It doesn't matter if they're able to um, help us out, as long as we treat every person with respect. That is a character. Honesty, and like I said, honesty and integrity work hand in hand. Honesty is doing what you know is right, and integrity is doing what is right and truthful. So even without people watching, and we know what we do is right, that is our value. That is our the honesty that we needed to impart to people. So deep within our heart, we know this is the right thing to do, and we are honest about it. This is a very important quality of a leader as well. Next, servant leadership. So we have always heard about servant leadership. We always hear, a lot of our leaders as, we look up as servant leaders. So the servant leader is a servant first. So I mean that is plain and simple. So we are a servant. It begins with the natural feeling that one wants to serve first. Then conscious choice brings one to aspire to lead. So, being a servant leader, you have to serve. Uh, and you cannot claim yourself as a servant leader. It is being granted to you from the people that you lead. So that's very, very important. Next is teamwork. So teamwork is the secret that makes common people achieve uncommon results. We all have witnessed this in so many different aspects of our leadership that, individually it is a struggle, to be able to bring the team to where it can go. But with teamwork and cooperation, we can achieve the unachievable. So, it is very important that we can create the teamwork, within our team. And it's a beautiful thing to see when people work hand in hand and, people achieve, the greatest things in life. Next is a vision. Very important. A great leader's courage to fulfill his vision comes from passion, not position. So, having a vision, having the idea of where we can bring our team is the first step. But, there has to be, like, again, the passion should be there. When we are passionate about something, and we see the vision, we cannot give up easily. And we work really, really hard, in order for that vision to become a reality. And when our team sees, the passion that we have, sometimes we don't see it that, the cooperation or the result is there from our team, that they are really being there, to for us, when we try to share the vision. But we have to understand that they're watching. They're watching our every move, and so we cannot just give up on the vision that we know where we can bring our team. So we have to be, positive, patient, and really be persistent about it, and really be passionate about it, because they will feel it. They will see, where we really, and like I said, if we are very honest about everything that we do, then they will see that we only long for the best for them. Next is compassion. So from Oprah Winfrey, leadership is about empathy. So it is about having the ability to relate and connect with people for the purpose of inspiring and empowering their lives. So very strong um, meaning of leadership here. So the most important thing is really to connect with people. I mean, if we cannot connect with our members, then we don't have a team. So it's very, very important. And it says in here, I always feel and I always believe that inspiring is the highest form of education. So, when we inspire people, it stays within and it lingers for life, when we inspire people. So we always have to aspire for that, to be able to inspire and empower other people's lives. And that's gonna, it's gonna live through their whole lives, that we are part, and we have become a part of their success. Next is collaboration. So collaboration is the most great learning happens in groups, and collaboration is the stuff of growth. So, we grow from learning from each other. Every one of us have different experiences, when we embark, inside and outside Yoli. So these are, experiences that we can actually collaborate upon. You know, each one of us has a unique experience in life. And this is something that we can really impart on each other, and, create a positive impact on each other's lives. So not just, our members, but for us as leaders as well. Next is synthesis. So this one, I'm really having uh, a hard time trying to look for the meaning of this word, So, but this is the ability to decide what information to heed, what to ignore, and how to organize and communicate that which we judge to be important. So, you know, as we in our journey in Yoli, and as we continue on, we know that Yoli is still a baby when it comes to the business aspect of it. So there's gonna be so many ideas and so many new things that will come up, things that will be changed. So it's up for us to really be able to decide, which information that we feel is important. Because remember that we have attracted people into our team because of the kind of person that we are. So we pretty much know what is our team, what's the philosophy of our team. So we know what is important for our team. And so, as a leader, it is our obligation and it is our responsibility to be able to know which information that we can share to them, and that information that we can impart to them that will be able to help them create a successful part in this journey. And then I just wanted to share to you this uh, poem that is very descriptive of our journey in Yoli. So this is entitled "I Don't Regret a Mile" by Howard Goodman. I've dreamt many a dream that's never come true. I've seen them vanish at dawn, but enough of my dreams have come true to make me keep dreaming on. I've prayed many a prayer that seemed no answer would come, though I'd waited so patient and long. But enough answers have come to my prayers to make me keep praying on. I've sown many a seed that's fallen by the wayside for the birds to feed upon, but I've held enough golden sheaves in my hands to make me keep sowing on. I've trusted many a friend that's failed me and left me to weep alone, but enough of my friends have been true blue to make me keep trusting on. I've drained a cup of disappointment and pain and gone many a day without song, but I've sipped enough nectar from the roses of life to make me want to live on. So, our life is not always going to be easy, it's not always going to be rewarding. We can, however, set the stage to bring forth the best possible life. So when we prepare daily for personal growth, we enable ourselves to get better. But when we compare ourselves to others, we fail to maximize our fullest potential. So don't ever, ever compare yourself to anyone. The only person that you have to compare yourself to is your best ability. So now, if you have to compete with yourself, and you have to compete with your best, then you get even better. So build your personal skills and keep developing those skills. Find your passion, that passion that you once had when you first started in Yoli. It's still there. The passion will make you unstoppable. You will persevere through all the trials and challenges in life. And then, you will achieve greatness. And when you look back, you will only see the greatness of you and how you will be able to transform our lives and be able to be great in the chosen career that you made. So that's all for me. And in here, if passion is your compass, the world is yours. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you so much. God bless.
All right, so amazing Annalisa. So you can pass me the presenter right now, but guys, that's an amazing training from our double diamond, and it's so awesome to hear her and how she really transform and lead us. And I love the last message that you did, Annalisa. Thank you so much for sharing that kind of story. It really touches us, and all of us leaders will gone through to all those kind of trials. But again, it's like what Annalisa said, you're only competing and comparing to your best self. If you're doing your best, that's it, guys. You're gonna be you know successful in this business, and we can wait for you all guys to to get your success also. And we're looking forward to see you. But next month, guys, on August, we have another amazing diamond leader to head this training, and no other than our lovely couple here from Jacksonville, Florida. Next month, August, our training webinar for leadership will be conducted by Annabelle and Alan Ramirez. So we're signing off tonight, guys. So hopefully we're able to give lot of wisdom for you and bring this kind of knowledge to your team members. And we're looking forward that more of you guys that will shine and we will able to pass on the baton. So good night and God bless.
Much, Chris. Thank you. Good night, everyone.
Good night. Great job, Annalisa.